And the best and the greatest day to be alive is today. And welcome to the Wise Hour. I'm your host, Jay Mullane, also known as Wise. Well, we'll be dropping 24 karat gold bars. Indeed. Family, this is going to be a special show. If you want to understand how to be a journalist, leader, I'll tell you right now, stop right here. Our guest today is going to break down leadership. He even going to break down money and what it really means. So those want to understand how to do leadership, ministry, and money, this guest right here, I'm telling you, you're going to learn a lot today. But before we do that, I need you guys to do one thing for me. I need you guys to subscribe, hit the like button, and definitely share. Hey, we are a community here, and I need y'all guys to share this out. This information is not going to just be beneficial for me, but it's going to be able to touch the community as well. So, family, I'm not going to hold you long. Let's go.
At the Wise Hour, we break through the night, bringing knowledge fire, so hold on tight. Every episode, a story to unfold. We're turning every minute into gold.
I'm telling you right now, we're dropping 24 karat gold bars indeed. Come on now. You see what we got in the house now. One of my proud sponsors, but more than a sponsor, this man right here, if you want to get your life right, if you want to be unstuck in your situations, if you want to be a leader, if you want to run a business, I think I can go to the list, go on and on and on and on. No, we got the amazing Dr. Anthony D Shannon in the house, family. I tell you right now, aka Speaker T, what's going on with you today, my brother?
Well, Mr. AKA Wise, listen, I'm out here, man, educating ignorance and doing my part to help change the world. You know, ignorance is simply lack of knowledge. There's so many people with the lack of knowledge, darkness, lack of understanding, lack of revelation. The scriptures tell us that the light, you are the light of the world, you're the salt. And so I need to go out here, which I've been doing, adding value to people, opening up their eyes and giving them the light.
Oh, brother, you are getting the light, and it shines so bright. Come on now. I'm telling you right now, y'all, you need to go ahead and put y'all shades on. You got that light shine so bright. Come on now, dropping 24 karat gold bars. Indeed. Yeah, I see you got that what up, though. Shut on. I'm saying it's a Detroit slang. Come on now, represent Detroit in the hat. That's what I'm talking about. He coming up in full gold. He came out here full army gear. It locked step. He represent. Come on now. I should see I'm in my branding colors today, but you know what I'm saying? Hey family, I got mine too. So I got mine, y'all see me up in my what up though shirt later on. So so I appreciate
313.
He said the place to be. He says the place where God live. I can't argue with him because guess what? He's a prophet that I can trust. So and you can trust as well. So all right, brother. The reason why you're on this amazing podcast today is you have an event that's coming up in February, and we want to take an opportunity just make sure we recognize that, but we want to talk about leadership in the standpoint of being generous in leadership, and this whole entire summit that you got coming up. I'll tell you right now, I'm excited. I've seen most of the flyers. I know some more be coming up, but God, you got some dynamic heavy hitters, including as yourself. So with that being said, I want to ask these statements right here and get people, let them know what's really going on. So the first one is the generous leadership. Generous leadership. What do that means in the context of today?
Well, we talk about generous leadership, Dr. Wise. It's a style. It's a style of leadership that we characterize by the intentional focus on giving and serving others, right? Without expecting anything in return. But because it's a principle of giving, it's automatically going to come back, because giving is about circulating. It's not about spending, because when you spend, you take the SP, it's end. We're not talking about ending. We're talking about circulating. So it's about creating an environment where people feel valued, supported, and empowered to reach their full potential without another person cutting them off or disregarding them. So when we talk about generous leaders, We're talking about generous leaders who prioritize the well-being, the growth, and success of those around them, whether it be their team, their organization, their community, or their family, right? And this approach fosters the culture of trust, collaboration, and shared purpose. Just like you and I have developed and has continued to develop this collaborate. It's unheard of to do it that way without saying, no, I'm not going to share that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to help him. I'm just going to do mine. So I'm the king by myself. So
Mm-hmm.
when we talk about generous leadership wise, we're talking about selflessness. Okay.
Ooh.
Generous leaders prioritize the needs of others than their own, because in order for me to help another, I've got to help myself. I've got to already be at 100 in order to help you. If I'm not at 100, if I have low self-esteem, there's no way I'm talking about helping you. No, he gonna do more than me. No. So generous leaders, selflessness, they make decisions that benefit their team and are willing to sacrifice the personal gain for the greater good, right? Jesus said, if there's any great among you, let him be the servant leader, right? Whoever's the servant leader will be the great among you, because he's serving people, and serving people means circulating, and whatever he circulates, it's coming back to him in a multiplication. It's coming back, give, comma, and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over, shall someone else, man, give back to you. That means now it's empowerment. So we're empowering people with generous leaders, right, that seek to uplift, empower those around you. That's what a good coach does. That's what a good mentor does. That's what a good father does. They develop the skills of their team members, of their family, of their children, that provide opportunities for growth and ensure that everyone has the tools they need to succeed. So now, instead of one person, the king of the hill, you have 35, 100 people king of the hill. Okay. So when we talk about cutting a check, we got about 300 people cutting a check versus one person. You can do more damage. You can do more move.
Generous come on. Jesus. I mean, 24 karat gold bars drop indeed. Oh my God. And how you just broke it down, I didn't think of it like that. And how we call it the ecosystem and how the world set up, and especially how United States in this capital society, we don't have that mindset. You know what I'm saying? Is it's like, hey, I'm gonna be on top, and everybody else is gonna be about them who I can step on to make it to the top. And it works for people, but who you left in the past, you left in it. And the thing is, I love the way how you approach how the leadership is. It's a mindset. We're gonna go a little bit deeper in the mindset in a second, but the mindset of it is like what you're gonna be generous in it because you're gonna be giving. You're not expecting in something return, but you're gonna get something return because your journey are serving the community through your leadership.
Absolutely, no question about it. See, we're debunking. And we, at the same time as debunking old rhetoric, we're also recreating, right? We're not saying that the old model is incorrect. We're saying the old model is old and it's incomplete, that they need to put some spokes on it. I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel. We're trying to put spokes on the wheel, okay? So to make it look nicer, to make it look relevant, to bring it up to date, right? We're still operating on old systems, and these systems are outdated. I keep saying this, and I keep saying it. I said the rotary phone, people still use it. In some places, they still have it, okay? However, the rotary phone is accurate. It'll dial out. Yes, it will, right? The rotary phone can get you connected. No doubt about it. The reason we don't use it today is because it's outdated. It can't take a text. It can't go everywhere with you, right? You can't go and send messaging, email. You can't do any of that with the rotary phone. So they've upgraded to the smartphone, the iPhone, the Android phone. All of them had to migrate and upgrade. And with OpenAI, guess what? Apple said, we come out with 16 integrated with AI. Everyone has to change. Everyone has to upgrade. So do your leadership.
Woo! Come on now, boy, y'all should be hitting the comments right now with a bunch of fires and everything else. Got this man right there dropping pure 24 karat gold bars. Come on now. I love how you talk about the difference now with the standpoint of leadership, with generous leadership and the difference between traditional leadership. So can you explain, like you said, you're going from being from the old way of doing to a new way. Can you explain that model, that new model of generous leadership?
Yeah, let me think about it, okay? Let's just look at it from this perspective. Our culture has been limited, what we call limiting beliefs, into thinking that what is possible is not possible for us, okay? And they made sure, consider this just for a moment. Even in these United States of America, at one point in one time, the whole United States of America was against, for example, people of color, brown skin, Mexican, any of advancing in any form or any way. And so they put these limiting beliefs. There's a movie called The Help. So all they was good enough to do was to be the maid, the butler, or clean up the house. You could watch my children, you could cook for me, but you can't use my bathroom, okay? And you can't be an entrepreneur because you don't have the capabilities. That created limiting beliefs, and those limiting beliefs created perceptions, right, that people hold on to about themselves even till still today. It causes low self-esteem. It causes belief that is low to bar. It does not allow someone to think big or even to have lofty goals. Lofty goals is not bad. You just got to put the work in order to make it happen. You might have to do double or triple, but it is possible. So with limiting beliefs, the world that restricts us in some way, with this new leadership of generous leadership, we tell people you are good enough. Give yourself permission to have the opportunities, take advantage of the challenges that come before you. And not only that, we tell people with generous leadership, when you have that mindset, you don't say, oh, I'm too old. The window has passed me. No, sir. No, ma'am. Age has nothing to do with this. All right. You're not too old. You're not too young to do this or that. You just need a mindset shift that helps you to stop from making yourself insignificant, and now you make yourself significant in order to make the shifts that you need to make for life changes and to pursue new goals. It is this society and this system who has told people you're on a fixed income. Your life is over. Matter of fact, I really do believe that the United States of America do not do the elderly good. I don't. I think when they get a certain age, the system boots them out. They don't want nothing to do with them. And it's almost like their life is over. Well, contrary to that, leaders live generously saying, no, your life is not over. Let us help you reimagine. Let us help you redefine. And let us help you get your mindset changed to an elevated mindset to overcome the limiting mindset that have held people back. So we help them get rid of words like, well, people like me don't succeed in this field or that field. I don't care what field you want to go into. All you need to do is learn it, understand it, and start moving with some experience. And guess what? You have now conquered it in that area. So the belief is often based on stereotypes, right? Social conditioning or self-imposed, which we call self-sabotage, right? If you can prevent someone from pursuing a career or goal, you've just helped them with limiting the belief system. No, we don't do that. We help people conquer that. We help them know you're smart enough, you're qualified enough. Give yourself permission that you can change. Our motto is to live is to grow, and to grow is to change. Now, you find your purpose and start living your life.
Come on now. 24 karat gold bar dropped indeed. Again, hit them comments, throw them fire emojis up in there. God, this brother right here, he is speaking T, and he's speaking to you right now. So go ahead and throw them fire emojis right now in the comments. Let him know that you're hearing that, because he's talking about he said reimagine, redesign. Come on now. And the thing is, and we're going to go into this talking point real quick, because this leads to this talking point.
Yeah.
Because you're talking about your mindset. So with that, can you go into the psychology benefits of leading from abundance versus the scarcity mindset?
Yeah. It's very simple, right? We talk about practical strategies, right, that a person can have to identify and overcome their personal limitations. AI meaning one of finances, right? Or one of, well, scarcity, or I don't have enough, or I'm not enough, or listen, I've only can do this. Well, I say this to people all the time. It's not about how much you make. It's about what you do with what you make. All right. If you have the strategy and the know-how, you can turn major things over. I heard Master P say at the PNX that he had $500. $500. That's what he started with in the music business. $500 turned into multi-millions. All right. Other people had $100,000 and went broke. So it's not about how much money you have. It's about what you do with the money that you have. And that's where the strategy comes in that we teach people in Leaders Live Generously Academy. We want to teach people about self-reflection and honest evaluation about where you are, so you'll know where you need to go. If your bank account only has $2 in it, don't be talking about, well, I believe God and I'm gonna write a check for 300. No, you know it's gonna bounce. Okay, we teach you what to do on looking at that account, recognizing it, evaluating it, and now let's show you how to bring money into it. Okay, once you learn that, you then change your thought process, change your perception of what is possible for you, so that you leave the scarcity, you leave the limitations, and you start now seeing what's possible, right? Here is my acronym, right? Anthony D Shannon's acronym. Money. People talk about, what is it? It's a spirit, it's energy, all right? It's not the paper in your pocket. No, it's not. That's in your pocket is a means for exchange, okay? That's all that is. But I tell people as an acronym, money is what? My own natural energy yielding back to me. So what am I going to put my energy to that's going to yield back to me what I'm looking for? And right? In money. I write a book. So I write a book. I put my energy into writing a book. Now I produce the book. I have the book. Now when I go out and talk, I tell people I have a book. Guess what? They go buy the book. My own natural energy just yielded me income off of a book. Are you listening to me? So
Yes,
we
sir.
teach that practical strategy and help people overcome their personal limitations.
Ooh. And y'all see why he is a sponsor of the Wise Hour, because right now he just gave you a brief masterclass dropping 24 karat gold bars, brother. Indeed. Come on, man. That breakdown of money in the standpoint of energy is okay. I'm going to watch my own replay just so I can get the whole entire knowledge concept right for my own self. I'm just telling y'all for me. And you know what I'm saying? My name is Wise. And then, you know, that he just dropped some wisdom there that I gonna have to make sure I apply in my life. So, brother, come on now. All right, fam. You
You
know, on the
talking
Wise
right
Hour.
now. You talking right.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Believe that. All right. All right, family. You know, on the Wise Hour, we ask questions now. I ask questions to y'all guys. So the question is to y'all guys, and I want y'all guys to be honest with that. Hit me in the comments. What is one way you have experienced or witnessed generous leadership making a difference in your life or organization? Hit the comments below. Hit the comments. We want to hear from you guys. Oh man. Oh man. So, whew, you know what? I already. I'm show you right now, family. Y'all think I'm playing, but I already got a notebook, a page written already from this amazing man. We call him Anthony D Shannon, aka Speaker T. And y'all guys who have watched the old going Wise going live at 5 understand what Speaker T means, and y'all been watching those shows. But this man right here just gave you some true value. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually go into another talking point. And y'all, she brought the thing up, and I want to go a little deeper in it and do a deep dive. That is breaking through limiting beliefs. So with that being said, how does beliefs impact team performance and organization culture?
Yeah, first of all, let's look at it from this perspective. Um, as a leader, okay, you want to position yourself to hire the smartest, the best that will surround you. Okay, I remember reading a book years ago, and it talked about Ford, right? Ford Motor Company, and it talked about Ford. And Ford, years ago, they were trying to stop him from producing the Model T, the Model T. Well, there was another guy who was creating a car and was called the Tucker car. So they went to court, and Tucker said, well, Ford doesn't even really create the vehicle. So he's really not the creator of this. And Ford got on the stand and said, I am the creator of it. All right. Because it's my thoughts, it's my ideas. I don't do it because I hire the smartest engineers, the smartest people that's able to do it. Okay. So that's my mindset is you've got to hire and get around the smartest people around you that can help your idea manifest at a higher level. So I tell people this, that I don't need to have all the answers for, before I can lead effectively. That's what I want to say. In other words, this belief implies that me as a leader, right, that I had to be fully prepared and know every solution to be credible or successful to be the main leader. And so it held me back from taking decisive action, reaching out for help, or empowering my team to take the lead. And so it made me feel that any uncertainty was weakness, which sometimes resulted in hesitating, right? I'm like, well, I don't know, I'll wait. And in waiting, you're procrastinating. So it made you hesitate to make bold decisions or share the challenges. But when I challenged that belief with this intentional, shared embracing ideal that leadership isn't about having all the answers, it's about creating an environment where collective wisdom is shared, and now we can thrive with the answer. Wow. And instead of positioning myself as the ultimate source of all knowledge, I began to see myself as a facilitator and an empowerer who then becomes a catalyst who guides others, leverages their strength, and cultivate their ideas so that we can begin to have input and generosity that's going to bring the team to active movement and results. Lord have mercy.
Come on now. Come on now. Fires again in the comments. Fires in the comments. Go ahead and do that, because right now he changed my whole perspective of how I look at everything. As we think about teams, community, we always think of a leader and just do what the leader do. But the whole idea is shifting your mindset. We all work as a unit. The leader there is to facilitate and make sure things are there in the functions of the process or order of the system. But we all work together with the intellect. And I love to say, use the example of Henry Ford. Like you say, you know what, it's still mine. But the thing is, I have the smartest people there working on it, because he realized he knew what his strength was. But at the same time, where he was not as strong as, he put the people there, or is his expertise is not there. He put the people there and the expertise to be able to handle that. It's still called for a motor company.
Mhm. Absolutely. You know, Wise, it makes the team become a generous team. You know, the scriptures give us wisdom, and you know what it says? It says that a little leaven
Mm.
leavens the whole lump. It's been
Woo.
proven that you could take one spoiled apple and put it on the bowl of fresh apples. Just take that one, put it on top, leave it there, and it will spoil the whole apples, even though those
Ooh.
other apples are perfectly fine. It's amazing to me that a little leaven will wipe it out.
Ooh.
So think about that. So if you can reverse that and get a collective and embrace this collective, then now you're empowering others, right? So I started giving more autonomy to my team, trusting them with important decisions, right? Encouraging them to take the initiative, take the hit, learn how to be strong, be bold. Excuse me. This shifted my focus from my individual performance to our collective capacity as a group. And it also resulted in me, as far as a more empowered, engaged team who felt that their contributions mattered. Are you listening to? What do y'all think about this? Okay, should we do it this way? Oh, okay. So now we create this model of vulnerability. And once you embrace the ideal of vulnerability, is not weakness. It's really a form of strength, because now you're admitting when I don't have all the answers and I need input from others. It changed the dynamic of my leadership. It made me more relatable, fostered openness, build a deeper trust within the team, a cohesiveness that couldn't be broken. And they saw that leadership is about learning, adapting, and growing together.
Come
Versus
on now.
he's at the top all by himself. He don't care about us. You don't shoot. Ain't no sense of me helping. He don't care. He just the only one gonna get it. In our leadership, we teach people. Now we do community outreach. We always helping people, supporting people, other ideals, other visions. But I tell people this: in generous leadership, we will never do more outreach than do inreach. I'm never going to go support everybody else and not support the people that's helped me. I'm not going to go out here and bless everybody else's family and not bless mine. No way. Are you listening to me? All of my children, everybody I work with, they know hey, pastor helps us, do for us, all my kind of things. My coach, he is always helping me. You know, the leader, the prophet, he's always helping me. Whatever role I play, you can ask any of them. They say, oh my God, they never feel slighted, because that principle is the old model principle leadership, which we look at it as the prodigal son, but it's the principle of leadership. People who are with you, people who are helping you. The son that stayed got overlooked. The daughter that make A's, oh, well, she don't need that much. But the son that's acting a fool, the daughter that's acting a fool, oh, we give them all the attention. We're trying to spend everything for them and never forget them. So now they feel slighted. So what we created was this in reach. You can never do more outreach than in reach. You never make those people who's helped you, been there for you, feel slighted, ignored, or they don't matter.
Woo! 24 karat gold bars dropped in D. I'm gonna be saying that a lot. In reach. Never heard the concept explained it that way. You heard it, but never into the concept because it's overlooked. You know, because we always talk about ouch. But the thing is, there should be a balance. Yes, do outreach, but don't forget about the people who've been supporting, who's there in the late hours, or grinding real late trying to get stuff done. Don't forget those who are in-house and trying to come on now, speaking to you. Woo, we got, man, I tell you, brother. That's why I call you a proud sponsor of the Wise Hour, because you only can be, like I said, I can't be the smartest man in the room, right? You got to have people who actually can always elevate and bring knowledge. So what I do, like I said, I bring you here because you have the knowledge. You have the experience, over 30 plus years of experience in corporate and also in ministry, Also, I mean,
Okay.
you cover it all, brother. Go ahead. Go ahead and drop some more gold
No,
bars.
that's real, because on like generosity leadership, right, that we're bringing to the forefront and pushing tremendously, bringing it into the corporate space, the church space, business space, family space. I believe it will be a game changer, because number one, you're leading by example. I grew up, and I don't know how you grew up, but my grandmother and my mother would say things like, do what I say, don't do what I do.
Mhm.
So they might be
Yes. Yeah.
smoking. Don't you
Mhm.
smoke, boy. Might be drink. Don't drink, boy. But mama, you smoke. Don't do what I do. See, that's not leading by example. Leading by example, by actively challenging this belief, means I demonstrate to others that leadership is not about perfection, but about progress, right? So
Ooh.
we create an environment for people to fail, right? I create an environment for people to fail, right? Because I tell them all the time, it's not about perfection, it's about progress, okay? And if you got in this model, you have to leave room for people to fail. The old model is they say nothing, they don't encourage you. But as soon as you make one mistake, everybody's jumping on you. So you like, oh my God, I got to be perfect. Oh God, you don't
Facts.
even want to try to make a mistake. So this helped me, and it helped the people I lead to also challenge their own limiting beliefs, right? And especially those that about needing to be flawless to make a contribution. It shifted our focus from what I would call individual or individualistic pursuit of perfection to a team-oriented pursuit of excellence through growth. You know, we even have believe it or not, we even have a restoration period. A person can mess up, amen, and when if they sincerely, the group, they come before the group and they say, hey, I'm sorry, I lied to you, I didn't do you right, I didn't treat the team right. And we say, okay, as a group, here's the restoration period, here's what you have to do. If you're willing to do that, we'll restore you. If not, we will shake your hand, and no problem, you can go about your business. But we make room for the restoration period. And I believe that then focuses on generosity over control, right?
Ooh.
Letting go of these old systems, which we call limiting belief systems, allowed us to embrace generous leadership more fully. And when we shifted our focus from controlling the outcome to giving, and giving then would become the outcome, whether it was sharing knowledge or whether it's encouraging team members to pursue their idea, right? Or giving others the opportunity to shine. Then we recognize that leading generously meant believing in the potential of not only yourself, but for those around you, and allowing them the space to grow, even if it meant letting go of a sense of control.
Come on now. Y'all all need to make sure we're gonna talk about the summit, and we're gonna talk about the summit a little bit. Just make sure y'all need to register. I'm going ahead and just say it right now. Make sure when that information come up, y'all register this. Cause you see right here, he's just giving you a tip of the iceberg, dropping 24 karat gold bars. Because if you want to really understand how to change your mindset, you really want to understand how to be an efficient leader and operate in generosity and be able to accomplish the things that you want to do for not just for yourself, for your organization and your team, and you know, your employees and stuff.
Yeah.
This man right here got the solutions for you. I'm telling you right now. With that, I'm going to ask one more point until we head into another talking point, and that is, can you also talk about the connection between generosity and the breakthrough moments in our lives?
Say that one more time.
Can you give us information about what is the connection between generosity
Mhm.
and breakthrough moments in our lives?
Oh, right. Well, here's here's how I'll answer that. And that is this, right? Money allows you to have choices.
Okay.
The lack of money allows you limited choices.
Okay.
If I have money, okay, I can buy the car I want. I don't have to sweat. I don't have to pray. Oh, Jesus, please let my credit be good. Well, you should have checked that and worked on it, okay? When you got money. So now you have choices. But when you don't have money, you're on a hope and a prayer. So now you go to the dealership, for example, and say, I want to buy a car. They say, how's your credit? I'm not sure. Okay, let's check it. Now you already know it's bad. So when they pull it up, they say, ooh, sir, here's the choices you have. Okay. They go, well, I want that. No, let's not go over here right now. Okay. So it limits you in what choices you can make and what you can do, which also continues to deal with that scarcity mindset, right? Stress, fear, lack, don't have enough, right? And so you have to challenge yourself, is what I'm trying to say, is away from the limiting mindset so that you can get to the mindset of fulfillment, satisfaction, right? And just simply a choice. Some people say, man, that car all right. Yeah, I know, man, but I ain't have a choice. Well, let's help you get a choice. Let's help you make decisions that will help set you up so that you can now be in an abundance mindset. Leaders with an abundance mindset experience less stress because they view challenges as opportunities rather than threats, right? They believe that setbacks are temporary. And they also are the ability to make a comeback. They don't give up and throw in the towel when they have a setback. They take a step back and get ready for their comeback. Okay.
Come on.
So it reduces the pressure they put on themselves and others. And this outlook then leads to a more positive emotional state. Watch this, which enhances mental health. Because if I'm not stressed out, if I'm not worried, if I have no anxiety, I'm cool, calm, and collective. It gives me choices. Believe what I'm saying, right? If my house I live in is too small, kids is everywhere. Man, it's like, boy, we need more room. We need more space. Guess what? We just call a realtor with money. You have money or you have whatever, and you just call them. Say, I'm looking to move. It's that simple. You go look, you pick it, and guess what? You sign and you move. You see how easy that is. But when you don't have it, it causes anxiety, stress, worry. Oh my God. What are we gonna do? Mama, the school, they beating me up. Oh, baby, I sure wish I could get you in another school. I sure wish I could help you. I sure wish, baby, but we just don't have it. See, when you focus on scarcity wise,
good God Almighty,
scarcity focused leaders often become paralyzed, traumatized by failure, right? Because they're viewing it as confirmation of their internal fears that now become reality. This mindset that they have of scarcity reduces their ability to learn from the setback. Remember, the abundance says, I have a setback, I take a step back and get ready for my comeback. Scarcity says, I have a setback. Oh man, I knew this was going to happen. I knew they wasn't going to pick me, right? Making them less resilient when faced with challenges. And that's what we want. Resilience is being able to go through hardship, able to go through adversity and not be bitter, but you come back and be better. That's resilience. But when a scarcity mindset, you won't have resilience, you have bitterness, because now you think it's someone else's fault. Now you blame your mama. Well, if we'd had more money, if my mother would have did this, and if no. Master P had $500 and created a multi-million-dollar business. You got it? There's
Yeah.
others who had no money and use other people's money. Okay. Elon Musk, his mama and them put up their house and took out the 300,000 to give to him. And he started in the garage that is now $1 billion business called Amazon. Okay. So you got to change the mindset from scarcity to abundance. And that starts with an idea.
Woo! 24 karat gold bars drop indeed. Come on, this is just a masterclass all by itself. I tell you right now, man, good God Almighty. I tell you right now, fire emojis in the chat. I'm gonna say it again. Fire emojis in the chat. Y'all guys need to make sure you hit the comments. And I'm telling you, this right here is true information. If you want to actually change the way you think, to change the way how you perceive things, Dr. Anthony D Shannon is the man for you today. You know what I'm saying? Not yesterday, not tomorrow, today.
Yeah, absolutely. Today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Today. All right, family, we're going to go into this. I'm going to get the final, going to do one more question for the audience. So this is a question for y'all guys. Then we're going to go into actually talking about this amazing summit that's coming up. So question to the audience. What limiting beliefs you have recently challenged, and how did it change your approach to leadership? Let me say it one more time. What limiting belief you have recently challenged, and how did it change your approach in leadership? Hit the comments below. All right, now we're going to talk about this right here. You got this amazing summit coming up. All right. And you already talk about generosity, you already talk about the mindset, you already talk about what, you broke down the definition of money and stuff. What is this? Also, give the title of this amazing summit, and what is the purpose and mission of this summit?
Thank you, Dr. Wise. We appreciate you, sir. First of all, I guess I want to talk about it from this perspective. Leaders Live Generously Summit. We've created a Leaders Live Generously Academy to where we're training leaders in this new mindset and this new model, right? To enhance on some of the things they've done. As a certified John Maxwell, a leader, coach, trainer, as well as Samuel Chad, right? Certified leader in coaching, training, amen. And not to mention the biblical credentials or spiritual credentials that I have to train leaders. Been doing it for 30 plus years all across the country. Most of the people we've trained, they've come back, some given us plaques, some have come openly and talked to us and shared with us. We've trained chaplains and trained police officers with the Detroit Police Department, now working with the Wayne County Sheriff Department with 44 cities, all right, of training leaders and leadership. So the leaders, now we've created the Leaders Live Generously Summit. It is our way of giving back. We know that God has been good to us, and we know that you have to give back. The motto for the PNX is that you must learn, earn, and then return, right? Somebody has to come back and share. Somebody has to come back, all right? And so Leaders Live Generously Summit is what I'm considering a transformative event designed to inspire, empower, and equip visionary leaders to break through personal and professional limitations, whatever that may be. This summit, hosted by myself at our company, Anthony D Shannon Consulting Group, focuses on leadership principles rooted in faith, generosity, and resilience. Very key. The highlights of it is visionary leadership, right? Helping leaders to navigate challenges and turn them into opportunities. With all of the different changes that's taken place, we are in the fourth industrial revolution. Things are changing. We have a 47th president. We already saw the first 4 years when he was in office, right? They booted him out. Well, guess what? Somebody forgot, brought him back in. So we're going to see some very disruptive changes. We're going to see some changes that's going to take place. And I'm here to tell you, it's going to require a different type of leader. It's going to require a different type of mindset. It's going to require visionary leadership. So this whole thing, this whole summit is to do that, to empowerment, right? Breaking free from limiting beliefs. We have put together an amalgamation of high caliber leaders who know what they're doing, experts. But not only that, they've already been through challenges. They've overcome the challenges. They're not bitter, they're better. So they're resilient, and they're willing to share with authenticity, with vulnerability, and with strategies and tactical insight to help you, whoever you are as a leader, to become transformational, right? What that means is learn to use your past challenges as stepping stones for thriving your business into the future so that you can stick around. And lastly, high caliber leaders. Iron, the scripture says, sharpens iron. So a high caliber leader needs another high caliber leader to strengthen them, to collaborate with them, right? You never, as leaders, you never vent down, you only vent up. So when I'm up, I need another person at the same level to vent to so they can understand. You never vent down, right? So you need to network, collaborate, okay? The opportunities to connect with like-minded leaders. They share ideals, build partnerships. We encourage you to lead with impact in communities, business, and ministries. This is the virtual platform, listen, that will do just that. It's a way we give back, so we call it Speak to Serve. We don't charge anyone who wants to watch the summit. There's no fee. It's free. However, it's not free to put on all of it. It's not free to stream it. It's not free to do all of the graphics and the video editing and all of that. That's not free. That costs, okay? We, Anthony D Shannon Consulting Group, is fitting that bill. And so the leaders that are coming together are investing in just simply that, to help, to give back, and to collaborate high caliber minds with each other. So the summit reflects Dr. Anthony Shannon's commitment to helping leaders embrace a life of significance, service, and success by combining practical tools, spiritual insight, and actionable steps. We don't believe that you have to make a choice between my faith or my business. No, synergistically they go together. I can have both and. I can be saved and paid. I can give God the glory. I can go do business, and I can keep my family all intact at the same time. That's Leaders Live Generously Summit.
Hey, everyone. This is a quick interlude right here. Hey, I got a sponsor. Got a message for you. So check it out.
Speakers, entrepreneurs, professionals, doctors, and lawyers, we are excited to invite you to join Dr. Anthony D. Shannon, that's me, to what? Leaders Live Generously Summit. It's a premier virtual event taking place on February the 17th, 18th, and 19th, 2025. This 3-day summit is crafted to inspire, equip, and empower visionary leaders like you with the information, strategies, and inspiration to win in 2025. At Leaders Live Generously Summit, you'll have the opportunity to transform your leadership, gain insight and practical tools to break through limiting beliefs, soar in your industry, receive cutting-edge strategies that will set you up for success in 2025. We want you to thrive in 2025. Connect with community of like-minded leaders who are committed to living and leading generously. This summit is your chance to come alive and step into your next level of influence, next level of impact. Don't miss out on this transformative experience. Join us and thrive in 2025. To register, go to leaderslivegenerouslysummit.com. We look forward to seeing you soar in your leadership in 2025.
All right, fam. You do not want to miss this experience. So definitely register today. Go to the website and go ahead and follow, join, whatever you need to do, because this opportunity will change your life. So we are thankful for Dr. Anthony D. Shannon for providing this information for us. So, of course, you know what he's doing. He's dropping 24 karat gold bars indeed. So, family, that's the end of this interlude. So we're going back to the show. Mm, what up, doe?
What up, though? 313 is the place to be.
The place where God lives. Hey, man, coming from what we call him, Speaker T. Come on now. 24 karat gold bars dropped indeed. Woo, come on now. All right, all right. So where do we need to sign up? Those who want to see, you already told you already told those who want to listen, where do they need to go to be able to listen?
Right. You go to leaderslivegenerouslysummit.com. Leaderslivegenerouslysummit.com. 3 different places. You just want to watch it. You just want to connect. You click on it and it's free. All right. If you say, I don't have time, it's 3 days, February the 17th, 18th, and 19th, 2025. I'm going to be busy. No problem. You can sign up for $99 on demand, right? You can watch what you can, and the rest you can watch it on demand and be able to download it, watch it whenever you want to, and be able to listen to all of the wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and the insight. I told you it's an amalgamation of giftings, talents, and abilities coming together. All right. There will be 55 speakers. Okay, 55 for a 3-day period. And if you put all that together, surely something will be said to encourage you. Something will be said to be a catalyst to get you off the couch. Something will be said to get you to do whatever it is that God is telling you to do. I promise you that.
Oh, and I believe that. I believe that.
And if they want to be a speaker, they just push apply to speak. Apply to speak, right? Register, and then schedule a time to interview. All right. And in the interview, we'll make sure that your vision, your speech aligns with ours. And if it's a go, then guess what? We'll invite you to be one of the speakers. But we only have now limiting spots. It's moving quick. All right. We already have about 42 speakers. Letting God good, praise his name. All right. So we have limiting spots. However, it's still room for you. Come on and apply to speak today.
Yeah, what you said. Now go ahead and go to that website, and everything, all the information will be in the description down below as well. In case you didn't, now you catch up, check down just below the like button. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe and everything like that. Down there's gonna be the link to be able to click on it to not just be able to watch. Those who want to also want to be speakers, you can click on that. Limit spots. I'm telling you right now, you just heard what he just provided. So imagine now he said, now you see how smart, intelligent, and gifted he is. So imagine a lot more men and women, you know what I'm saying, on at least the same character, maybe even with a lot more experience. Because I know you got some heavy hitters. You got some heavy hitters on the thing, because you have mentioned with me. I ain't gonna say no names, but if you follow him,
you go to the website, they can see.
You go to the website,
or they go to my Facebook page.
Facebook. I'm saying go and see his content. You'll see he got some heavy hitters. I mean, experience in this. So I'm happy to be able to at least be able to show this information. So y'all guys go ahead and click on it.
Y'all push Wise and make sure he comes speak. He needs to apply to speak. Man, he don't need to. Well, I guess we just need to make him a speaker. Okay. He needs to be part of it. All right. Because he's got a lot to say in technology. And technology right now is key. And he can share some things and what you need to be looking out for. Gemini, OpenAI, technology, what you should be getting, right? iPhone versus Android, have both. Hey, this the man that at least could give it to you. Y'all know he needs to be a speaker. Go on and push him over the edge. Okay.
All right. 24 karat gold bars dropped indeed. So he already put me out there. So you know what the deal is, family. So you know what I'm saying? If he says and he requires me, you know what I'm saying, y'all requiring it too. So with that being said, you got me on board. So now I'm go ahead and make that thing happen. So and I want to say this, family, do not wait till tomorrow. If today you had the opportunity to do, tomorrow's not promised for nobody. So today is the opportunity to make a change in your life. If you really are looking for a change, you're really trying to what he used. If you are tired of using the old model, yes, the old model is working, but it's delaying you, it's keeping you in place. If you want to try something new that's going to elevate your game and place you into a new plateau, a new place in your life where you can actually go from being still to be moving forward, this is the summit for you. So I would say register today. And folks, make sure you share this link with other folks as well. Again, you go to his Facebook, Instagram, all these social media that he's on, you will see that who's all participating right now. And and these are what we call leaders in our community that will drop 24 karat gold bars in the Speaker T. All right. Now, with that being said, we talk about the summit. I want to ask this. I want to ask this question. Where can they get? I want to ask this. Then I want to ask you one more question. So, where can they get in contact with you?
Yeah, you can get in contact with me on Facebook, Anthony D Shannon, right? You can go to DM me there, or you can email me. You can email the Victory Church int at gmail.com. You can or you can also go to Instagram, Anthony D Shannon, and connect with us. Okay. And guess what? We'll love to hear from you. We're also, let me just say this, we are now taking interest in a project, an anthology project called The Faith Factor, resilience and overcoming, that men who are successful would collaborate together with this same mindset of leaders live generously in order to leave a legacy for young men, young adults, and other men, that there is a place for them to go to by watching other men. And if you are interested in that as well, we already have, it's very limited. Please hear me. It's very, very limited. But we are taking interest in a few more men, just a few more men. All right. That will fit the criteria. And if they fit the criteria, then guess what? We would love to collaborate with this project, the anthology project, The Faith Factor. All you got to do is email us at the Victory Church int at gmail.com and say, I'm interested. All right. And we'll go from there. Thank you so much, Dr. Wise. That's what I call him, Dr. Wise.
And I want to thank you, Dr. Anthony D. Shannon, aka Speaker T. You have truly been a blessing. I got one more question for you. This one you can this one be easy one for you. Define the word life and what do it
Wow.
mean to you?
Life is adding value to somebody else. And life is about you fulfilling your purpose so that you can empty out everything given to you, that others will have the value, that when you're gone, you will still be here because they'll be remembering all of the nuggets and wisdom you gave them to carry on your name. Life is about change.
24 karat gold bars drop ND. Again, Dr. Anthony Shannon, thank you. Thank you for being on the platform. Thank you for promoting this amazing, amazing summit. And thank you for also being a proud sponsor of the Wise Hour. So we going, of course, you can be back a little bit more because, you call me out on another platform, but we ain't going to say what that, So you got, so when the
That's my
opportunity
brother
arises.
Wise, y'all. He my brother from another mother. Believe that. And listen, it's an endearment. It's a brotherhood. It's as Val the voice would say, it's bromance, right? And so we collaborate, we support, we push each other, and we want to see each other succeed, no matter what we have to do. And sometimes it's a paid, sometimes it's not. But let me tell you, so that's what collaboration does. You want to see the next person go to the next level. That's leaders live generously in action.
Boom. And that's it right there. So we appreciate you, brother. We thank you so much. So looking forward to see you again. So thanks, brother.
What up, though?
What up, though? I can tell you right now, Speaker T dropped 24 karat gold bars indeed. I tell you, I know y'all learn about leadership. I know you learn about money, how the breakdown of that is, and how to do this efficiently. That's what the Wise Hour all about. So, family, thank you for tuning in and everything. But I want to share some other things with you as well. Hey, I want y'all to be able to look into this book. It's the entire where. This book right here is a transformation journey about me and towards manhood. But not just that. I believe each and every one of us go through a journey in life. And this book will definitely help any young person, young man, even young women and stuff. So definitely check it out. You can go to this website to be able to click on the link and you're going to purchase your digital copy today. So also, family, you want to support my channel, you can go to this link as well and check out my merch link, my merch site. Haha, I said merch link, but my merch. You can go here and check it out, and definitely be a blessing to anybody who want to represent and support this channel. So, family, thank you for your support and thank you for everything you do. I want to say this: love is an action word. While you're taking the time to love yourself, make sure you show love to someone else. And we see you next time on the Wise Hour. Also, we got a song from Dr. Anthony D Shannon, aka Speaker T. I want you guys to check out. Let us know what you think about this song in the comments. So, everyone, take care and peace.
Come alive. We're here to be inspired. We're here to ignite, to rise beyond limits, step into the light. When the world says it's too much, when the weight is pressing down, we find our strength in unity. We lift each other from the ground. Leaders live to rise, and we'll never back down. Inspire the broken, give strength to this town. Empowered by faith, we're made to lead. We stand together, yes, we will succeed. Leaders live, leaders thrive. Born for this moment, we will rise. In every challenge, we see a chance to grow. Through every storm, God's grace will show. We're not afraid of the unknown path. With vision in our hearts, we rise at last. When the journey feels so long, when the road is hard to see, we know our purpose is greater, and in His hands we're finally free. Leaders live to rise, and we'll never back down. Inspire the broken, give strength to this town. Empowered by faith, we're made to lead. We stand together, yes, we will succeed. Leaders live, leaders thrive. Born for this moment, we will rise. Leaders live, leaders thrive. Born for this moment, we will rise. Leaders live to rise, and we'll never back down. Inspire the broken, give strength to this town. Empowered by faith, we're made to lead. We stand together, yes, we will succeed. Leaders live, leaders thrive, leaders thrive. We're born for this moment, we will rise. Leaders live to rise, and we'll never back down. Inspire the broken, give strength to this town. Empowered by faith, we're made to lead. We stand together, yes, we will succeed. Leaders live, leaders thrive. Born for this moment, we will rise. We'll rise. Leaders live, leaders thrive. We'll rise. Born for this moment, we will rise. We'll rise. Leaders live to empower. We live to empower. Leaders live generously. This is our finest hour. With faith in our hearts, with hope in our eyes, leaders live together.